Hey guys, it's Meal Prep Sunday, and here I have some chicken that I got from Walmart and Whole Foods. We go for the all natural chicken. Here's some salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up. So, what I'm doing here, I kind of, I like to prepare my meals from scratch. So, I'm actually cleaning the fish. I'm gonna take out, the scales, get some lemons on there to kind of, take out the freshness a little bit, some lemon juice. And I like using the fresh lemons. It's more concentrated that way. Also gonna get my chicken done. So I have drumsticks, and I like drumsticks. I have wings. I do breast and thighs. So this week it's really drumsticks and fish with a little bit of wings. And I prepare my meals for Sunday all the way through Wednesday. And then my husband would prepare for the remainder of the week. And it's just a great way to save money and also, not put yourself in a situation where you got to go eat out. I added some vinegar. That also works just as well as lemon to get the fresh scent out. But anyways, going back to why I'm meal prepping, I'm also bulking, and for years since I was in high school, I have been preparing my meals. So it's just cost effective, and in that way you're actually you have control over what you eat. Okay, so I really don't think there's an excuse for not being able to prep your meals. For me, it takes a couple of hours. On Saturdays, I make sure I clean everything, the meats and fish and whatever else. I get everything seasoned up. So on Sunday, which is also my leg day, all I have to do is, get everything on the stove or in the oven. When I season, I use sea salt. I like sea salt. You know, it's, not as processed, and it's also economical in that sense. I get that from Walmart. This seasoning right here is so good, guys. It's from the Caribbean. It's a Caribbean blend, and it gives the fish such a good taste. It's so, so, so good. It's all natural also. There aren't any preservatives. Garlic, I do not have a garlic press. So, what we do back home, well, what I did when, while growing up, would take the knife and actually pound the garlic to get the flavors going. And it is as effective. But maybe I should actually get a garlic press, right? Regardless, I improvise. So I chop the garlic up, I get it on the fish. It's a lot of garlic, but it gives the fish a really nice flavor. And salmon itself is it's a tasty fish. And when you bake it, it creates, it releases the oils, and that gives it a really, really nice texture and a really, really nice flavor. So I put lots of garlic. There was still lemon juice on there. I didn't throw everything out, so that also helps with the flavoring of the fish. Some rosemary, some organic rosemary that I got from Whole Foods. And cooking and just preparing your meals, it's kind of therapeutic, I guess. It's probably weird in that way, but it's therapeutic. You get a satisfaction from preparing your own meals, and it's just a good way to unwind. Sundays, that's leg day, and I do not want to do anything much. I just want to look over, my work for the week, for Monday, what I'm going to teach the kids on Monday. But I find that prepping in the morning, it's really no big deal. And it literally takes a couple of hours, guys. So I think anyone can actually do it. All right, I'm going to get my drumsticks ready. Make sure I wash all of the lime and everything out. I keep saying lime, but it's actually lemons. So here I'm going to add Mrs. Dash seasonings. I love Mrs. Dash. Their blends are really, really good. And I have not figured out what I'm going to do with the drumsticks. So maybe barbecue, bake, I don't know, stew, whatever. I have not figured that out as yet. Some green onions. I love green onions. Oh my gosh. They give the food such a good flavor. I love, love, love green onions. So I'm going to add some of that in there. And as I said, the meat and everything, that's going to stand overnight. I'm going to get everything covered and put it back in the fridge. So in the morning, all I got to do is just cook. All right, cleaning my counters. I just don't want to, I wouldn't like for anyone to get sick from my kitchen. So making sure I disinfect. You don't want any salmonella. All right, so the pots and everything are on. One day I'm going to do a review on these pots. You guys are going to love it. Okay, my husband got those, and I'm going to do a review on those. So here I have some potatoes. I'm not sure if I'm going to prepare that. I think I'm just going to go with the sweet potato because it's just, one potato left. So I'm just going to cook that. And some rice. Of course, some pasta. I want to make sure I have high density carb foods. So that's my, main dish. The rice, the pasta, sweet potatoes. I'm going to put cranberries in the sweet potatoes. All right, so I get everything cooking. All right, so the pasta, the rice, they're done. Here I'm going to add some pesto to the pasta. Pesto is really good. You can actually make it at home also. That's something I plan on doing, making a blend, my blend of pesto and the Vitamix. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, add a little bit of that and just let everything kind of cool down. Here I'm adding my mix of barbecue sauce to the chicken, and I'm going to get that in the oven. So I think this is ketchup and a somewhat of a, it's an all-natural sauce. I can't remember. I think it's called Stubbs. But anyways, that's what that looks like. Here I'm going to stew some chicken. Coming from the Caribbean, stewed chicken is like a big, we like that. We like that a lot. I'm going to stew up some wings and, get that going. I want to make sure I get each side brown. And then add the water, and that's going to cook down for a while. So here I'm actually, the sweet potatoes, they're done. I'm going to add some cranberries in there. All right, mashed potatoes. And it's really a good, delicious combination. I saw that at Whole Foods, and it was just another way of trying sweet potatoes. So I'm going to add some cranberries. I got the cranberries from Walmart. The sweet potatoes also came from Walmart. Okay, and it's a delicious blend. I'm sorry if you're hearing noise in the background. I'm actually in the kitchen trying to prepare something. Oh, there we have some lentils also. So here I used the Vitamix to cut up some carrots and cabbage as a salad base, so I can add some mayo to that whenever, or lime, or mix it in with strips of chicken, or whatever else I can find in my fridge. But anyways, it's a salad prep. Guys, you really got to get a Vitamix if you can. It's such an amazing piece of equipment. Here I'm cutting up some veggies. Probably gonna put those in like breakfast meals. The zucchini, I like the zucchini with cooked in the sausages. Or omelets. Yes, I put veggies in my omelets. I like to saute the peppers, or just kind of use them in different salads, or even for breakfast. I recently put up a video where I cut the peppers just like I'm doing right here, and that was used to make egg in a hole, and it was good. You could also do it with avocados or onion rings. So I like prepping my veggies in the morning. It's crunch time. I do not have a lot of time in the morning, so all of the cutting and chopping up of that, and onions, and different seasonings, whatever. I just kind of like to get that out of the way. Now, what you'll notice is that I'm not putting everything in little containers. That takes up a lot of space in our fridge, okay? And so I don't want to hear, I should have kind of separated everything, by meals, a meal per day or whatever. I like to cook everything and then put everything in large containers. And, as the days go by, we're at freedom to kind of mix things and choose whatever we want to eat. The fact is that the food is already prepped. So that is why I'm doing that the way I am. That is what works for me. And with the space that we have in our fridge, that is what works for our household. So here I'm getting everything chopped up. I'm going to put those in storage containers, and I'll situate those in our fridge. Get some onions. And it's very convenient, especially for breakfast. In the morning, I just take the container out, put some seasonings, in the pot, in the frying pan or whatever, and I go from there. All right, so while I'm working through that, I just want to say, meal preps, you do not necessarily have to do a meal prep for the entire week. You can actually, do it 2 times a week like I do. I do the first half and then my husband does the second half. Just find something that works for you. The fact is that you do not want to be eating out or cooking every day because, that takes a little bit of time. All right. So here I have everything, some lentils, the rice, the pasta. That's what I was talking about with the large containers. Here's my chicken wings, my salad. I'm going to put everything, well, everything is in, large containers, and I'm going to get that stored in the fridge. So thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe.